from 1 to 10, how racist are you? Keep it 100. Interesting.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say if you live in America and you were born here and you're grown up and you're 50 plus, good luck if you're below 5.
Yo, that's a crazy statement.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Racist? Oh my god.
And be honest.
Yo, I'm Sly. Appreciate you for the follow, gang.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but I think being white, I can't say that.
Yeah. So, okay,
Wait,
10
but
means-
you just said it, dumbass.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but I think being white, I can't say that.
Yeah.
She said that as if she wasn't on camera. Like, that's some shit she would say off camera. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, my door just crept open out of nowhere. Then this peeks his fucking head out. What the fuck?
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I ain't everybody equal.
You bitch, you knew what the fuck you was talking about. Don't act like...
Yeah. So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody equally.
How racist are you?
0.
0. The type of family I come from, the type of people I'm around a diverse, family, people, and things like that. So, no.
Not racist at all.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say so.
How racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4 of
Okay.
racist?
I would say 4.
Okay, he's honest.
4, just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I sit here to be racist, but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn.
Like, I definitely feel like I could have better thoughts, like the initial thoughts, and like try to unlearn a lot of things, so.
I'm a 1 due to accidental racism.
Now, give me an example of accidental racism.
I'm Filipino, and sometimes I will mistake some people for like different Asian races.
For me, because I'm Asian.
Okay, I guess that's valid.
Like,
bro, there's no one in this world is a 0. I don't care. Anyone in this video who says 0 is lying.
there are times where I'm like, damn, like my people really be doing this.
Growing up in like an Asian household, it's more like we discriminate against each other. It was always just like, oh yeah, if you're Chinese, then you're like cheap with like money, but you have money. Korean, then you're gonna be someone that's...
And this is the same thing with like Hispanics. We kind of discriminate amongst each other. You feel me?
Just kind of like put yourself above everyone else, super stuck up.
In my Vietnamese household, I feel like Vietnamese people, they're a little bit more judgy, and so everywhere you go, there'd be things like they would point out, and so that's why I started noticing that too.
Well, sometimes I'm making joke of myself as being an Asian. I can do this, right? There was some bad driver I see. I'm just saying, I think she is a female Asian driver. I can say because myself is that.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
Towards my own race, probably like a 5.
Who's your own race?
Okay.
I'm Asian and white, so those are the 2 races I usually pick on.
Yeah, because, bro, everyone is literally racist towards their own race. It's just...
I'm Latinx. I was born in Mexico. Like sometimes I meet other like Latinx people and they tell me like some situation. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's such a Mexican thing.
How racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? What's your number?
Consciously, I want to say 1.
I mean, I would say like a 1.
1.
Probably like 1.5.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
1.
You're confident in that number?
Yes.
I feel like saying 1 is almost
Mexicans are so racist. And I'm racist.
Of all the unconscious biases that I probably carry.
Yeah,
so,
but if you're a 1, you could say you're...
I try to actively work to be a 1.
1?
Okay.
Ideally, 1.
Ideally.
Hopefully
what
not
about
anything more.
Actually,
Probably around that too.
how racist are you?
Probably 2. My mom was pretty broad-minded and she made us broad-minded. We had plenty of contact with everybody. There was Hispanics and colored people and Oriental people, and I know the words are all changed now, so everyone gets pissed about their little things.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I hope I'm not a 10. I feel like that's a question for other people, not for me.
Have you ever said or done something racist?
I'm sure I have. Microaggressions
Yes, you
are
have.
a part of life.
Yes,
and,
you have.
Explain
I
that
have.
to me. What's a microaggression?
I mean, just saying things that you don't understand in the moment that can be harmful or hurtful or, perpetuate stereotypes.
What's the most racist thing you've ever
She has a
done?
smart mind. She's self-aware.
Maybe just move to the other side of the room.
Have you
when
seen
I
the
see
latest
someone,
Doom
or
trailer?
just,
No, I have
have,
not.
A racist thought in my head, and I'm just like, oh, why did I think that?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
Factually, Black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Racist.
What did she just say?
Factually, Black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
Bro, there are, bro. I'm black, so I can say this. But there are black people out here who think they can't be racist towards other races. That's still racism. Racism just isn't towards black people. It's just the most common form of racism. How can you be that dumb? How can you be that ignorant, bro? Come on. Just because you're black don't mean you can't be racist towards a white man. Doesn't mean you can't be racist towards a Mexican. Doesn't mean you can't be racist towards an Asian person.
Comes from people in power in a position to have authority against those that do not have that power and that authority. Someone who identifies with the minority community, it is not possible for me to be racist.
They put them back to back on purpose.
So I believe that to an extent.
I mean, is it racist to be racist to races?
I actually don't believe that.
Yes, it is racist to be racist towards races.
To be racist to races?
I actually don't believe that. But
That was the dumbest question I've ever heard. Is it racist for me to be racist towards other races? Yes. That's where the word racist comes from. That's the whole point of the word.
people can be racist.
I don't know, bro. There's still a couple of hesitant moments around white people especially. I'm predicting how their behavior will be because of the color of their skin.
Exactly. So this guy gets it. This guy gets it.
Which is definitely racist, but it's
this guy gets it.
It's a reaction rather than I hate those people. It's
okay, but hate doesn't mean racism doesn't just mean hate. I thought this was a good one. I thought he was a good one. Then he fucked it up.
I hate that those people probably hate me. So. Yeah.
I grew up around a lot of Latinos and blacks, and they always told me, they were all like, yeah, white people's the enemy and we should avoid them, and I always just had that kind of mindset,
I realized that the anger was hurting me more than anyone else around me, so it just took a lot of self-reflecting, figuring out where that anger was coming from, and then just learning to control it better.
There are natural biases, especially when you are a person of color, because you in essence want to protect yourself, and there's a lot of things that have happened to you and people
But I would say that I feel like I am very biased sometimes, or that I group people and I kind of go along with stereotypes.
Okay.
A black person
Stereotypes
can be
is
racist to
racism.
a Hispanic person. A black person could be racist to Pacific Islander. I can still be prejudiced and hurt somebody, so I have to be aware of that.
You got it. Is that the Joker? I'm sorry.
Just because of ingrained shit. Lived in a small town, moved to the big city, and learned a lot. So.
How racist are you?
Maybe a 5.
I feel like 5 is a safe number for anyone to start at, and then you can work yourself.
What they should ask: how racist are you on a scale of 1 to 10? And you can't say 5. That should be the question.
Everyone's really, really biased, so I'd probably say 5 or 6.
I think we're all racist, given the society we live in and the way racism is ingrained in us.
There's a lot of shit that I learned consciously and subconsciously that takes a while to know that is happening, and then a while to really undo what's happening.
I was raised by Catholic
What the
white
hell is he
parents.
yapping about?
I can't help that. As a child, I learned certain things that now living in a very progressive city, I would highly disagree with.
What's the most racist thing you've ever done?
I used to work retail, and my managers on the walkie would tell me to cuss
I already know what she's about to say. Like, watch for this customer. Like, they might be stealing, and it's a black customer.
Customer service, certain people, like on the walkie.
Oh, wow. Never mind. They only gave customer service to specific races? That's crazy.
Like, their descriptions were just, like, just cringe. Like.
And you, like, participated?
Yeah. Once.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how racist are you?
She's honest.
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist.
This nigga thinks he's the furthest thing from racist that exists in this world. Brother, you're not that perfect. Brother, you're not that perfect. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go for 0, but I do think sometimes, like, if we're not aware,
pausing too much.
casual racism occurs.
So I don't really
No one's a 0.
notice people's color or really hold any judgments.
Some people just like have like a culture and like a way of thinking where they don't realize they're playing into like stereotypes.
Yeah,
I think a lot of
very
people,
true, very true, very true.
Have some type of like internalized racism, so I don't think anyone is really like a 0.
How racist?
Thank you, yes.
Intentionally racist, I would say 0. There have
Okay. I feel her on that. Intentionally 0. I feel her on that.
been moments where I've said something ignorant and was corrected. One of my friends at the time was like,
I'll accept that answer.
I like made an assumption that like one of her gods were a cat. She just didn't respond well to that.
I feel like you should reevaluate your number, maybe.
Oh no.
How racist are you?
I try my best to be close to the 1-2 range. Sometimes stereotypes will pop up in my head. That used to make me feel really guilty that I like would think these stereotypes.
Okay.
But then I learned that
Good
like
answer,
being
good answer.
anti-racist isn't just like not having any prejudices. It's in fact recognizing when they pop up and dismissing them and knowing like that isn't true. That's just a stereotype. That's just a prejudice.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how racist are you?
But I think everyone has that internalized biases, so I'd say I'm maybe a 2.
Maybe a 2 or 3. 3.
I will give myself a 3. A 3 because I'm not active enough with it.
Wherever you grew up, like you kind of, I'm not gonna say like you can't help it, but you're kind of fed things when you're little.
Yeah,
I'm not perfect.
yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
And I recognize
Thank
that
you.
I am a white person and I have a lot of white privilege and I've benefited a lot in my career and in the world from the color of my skin. And I can't say that
She's self-aware?
haven't like at some points enjoyed reaping the rewards of the colors of my skin.
Growing up in a small town that was predominantly white, I think there's a lot of unconscious bias to be mitigated and caring more about seeming like you're a bad person rather than just like genuinely being a good person, whether you get credit for that or not.
What's the most racist thing you've done?
I don't know if it's like me being racist, but it's like me being in the face of racism and being racist back. So I was in Turkey in 2020 during like China virus, and people wouldn't let me on public transportation because they thought I was Chinese. So I would just tell them I'm Korean. I would just pick a different race whenever. Like I was like, "Konnichiwa, I'm Japanese," and they'd be like, "All right, come on in," you know. So
You were playing on their racism.
yeah.
What's the most racist thing that's happened to you? I've been called a wetback.
Damn.
Flat out, I've been called the N-word.
How'd that make you feel?
Hurts, you know? Just to be judged immediately off of the color of my skin.
Like when I was a kid, like the neighbors used to not play with me.
You know, that's never happened to me. I've never been called like the N-word to my face as like an insult. You know what I mean?
Because I was black and they would play with my brother because he was light skinned.
What can people do to dismantle their own racism?
That's a personal journey. As a black man, I'm not here to educate you, but there's plenty of resources out there. I would say look inward in moments where you feel uncomfortable, lean into that. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way?
W video.